Getting all the bacon ready for my French onion soup and for Boxing Day breakfast, so we don't have to cook it again, of course. And, you know, the thing that we do once a year. Hold on, I'm trying to tighten up my light here so that I'm not in the dark. Oh, that bacon's gonna be so amazing. Let's turn it down to low so it doesn't burn on us. Hello, lovelies. Okay, so I don't know if you're anything like me, but I think I clean my fridge once a year, like when family's coming for Christmas, because we all have our own little things. And listen, this is not to say that my sister is one of those people that drives a bitch crazy, but we all have our little OCDs. And I'm always like that person that's like, I want to make sure that I leave the best impression. I want my sister to come over and I want her to be like, oh, everything looks amazing. Don't tell me that you don't do it, because I know that you do, right? It's one of those like used toothbrushes to the bottom of the toilet kind of things. So you're like, everything is perfect. Everything is always like this. Aww. It's peach cocktail for my nieces. I wouldn't drink this shit if you paid me, but if they like it, that's okay. That's the metabolism of a 21-year-old. So I don't know about you, but I am officially set for Christmas. Thank fuck. Because you want to know something? Let me tell you, this year has been one of the hardest years for me to get stuff together. You know, I've had setback after setback after setback, and and the saddest part about it is that it's not one of those self-induced crisis kind of moments. It's one of those, one of the companies I work for, which is actually one of the ones that pay me the most, and so I produce the most content for them, they kind of tried to fuck up over their creators, and they went from $100 minimum payout to $500 minimum payout, and then after a bunch of us made a huge scene on social media, they changed it to $200. Well, now, just today, they released a statement saying that all wire transfers will now, hi gorgeous, will now not come until January 3rd. So that's how they screwed us over. I for one, and I said this to my friend, I think somehow there's something shady going on. I wouldn't be surprised if they're not setting up for some sort of bankruptcy or something like that, because this seems a little too, you know, seems a little too rich people trying to get out of paying money. Like, I mean, these companies, this is the saddest part, and this is one, you know, listen, I won't name my friend. If she wants to name herself in the video, that's totally cool, no problem. But, she said that, oh gosh, I lost my train of thought, I'm so sorry. I said that I wouldn't be surprised if this was some sort of like, whatever, and she said absolutely. It kind of feels like that. I've been waiting since December 13th for $200 American, which with any company that like sells online content and stuff, I should be getting that money right away. But we both discussed the fact that these companies, before they pay us, they take their money first. Is that gonna work? No. Okay, let's do that. Hello, I don't work for Canada Dry, just saying. These companies that do this, they take our money first, their money first. So I'm sitting here waiting for my pay at Christmas time when they're taking all this money. I'm just saying. It's not cute. You know who you are. I'm not going to name names because I still need a paycheck. But once that shit ends, I may not need a paycheck. But anyway, yeah, I'm sitting here on my knees. And for the first time in my life, while I'm on my knees, I'm not making a penny. And, you know, cleaning and making sure everything is what it is so that when my sister comes, and And she's my older sister, and so it's one of those like listen, my sister's not an asshole. Please don't think that. Don't think that like I'm doing this because I'm like, oh my god, I feel obligated and blah, blah. Nothing like that. It's just that it's my older sister. I want to impress her. When she comes over, I want her to see my home and be like, oh, it looks really good. And not in that fake, oh, this looks really good. Like, I want her to genuinely be impressed with my life because she's my sister. And when it comes to the fact that of the place where we grew up, I want her to be proud of me because I feel like I've worked really hard for this. And I've suffered a lot this year. I've been through so many setbacks, so many breakdowns mentally and emotionally and actually physically, because apparently my blood pressure is causing me to be a walking heart attack because I have 155 over 105, or I had 163 over 121. So my doctor is not impressed. And yeah, so it's obviously due to my alcoholism. I'm working my best. This is disgusting. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Ugh. No, you can't have that. What? Ugh. I mean, I'm not surprised. You put my dirty underwear in your fucking mouth, so I mean, I shouldn't be surprised that you want to like lick up whatever the fuck that is. You don't even know what it is. That's the saddest thing. That's the saddest thing. You know the saddest thing is, you have me as a mother, and yet you were willing to put something in your mouth that you didn't even know what it was. I feel like I failed you somehow. So yeah, such is my day right now, getting ready for Christmas. I'm really lucky that when it comes to like Christmas presents and stuff like that, everything was bought ahead of time. I really put some effort into getting Christmas presents throughout the year, so it wasn't such a big deal. But yeah, here I am cleaning the kitchen. I will next go to the toilet and then, you know, dust around and make sure everything is pretty, because, you know, because that's just the way it is. Ta-da! Anyhow, listen, I hope that whatever you're doing, if you're celebrating with people or you're celebrating alone, I hope that your Christmas is still something special. You know, pardon me, I feel like I've turned into my mom because I try to do everything I possibly can to make Christmas be magical, like my mom used to do. And it's not always easy, especially when a company that you work for is screwing you over. I'm sorry. You are screwing us over. You are screwing all of your content creators over, and that's disgusting. You should all be ashamed of yourself for what you've done. And especially to do all this stuff just before Christmas was, you know, unacceptable. No notice, no nothing. They just sort of sprung it on us, and so it's not cute. But yeah, I hope that whatever you're doing during this Christmas season, I hope that it's more stress-free than mine. And I hope you know that I love you, and I'm so grateful for all of your support. Whether it's my adult content that you support, or whether it's this content that you support, my PG content, I'm so very grateful. I love each and every one of you, and as always, at the end of every single one of my videos, rather than cleaning a fridge, you can do one of 3 things. Number 1, you can comment below and join the conversation. Number 2, you can share this with your friends, family, and coworkers. And number 3, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will catch each and every single one of you on the flip side. Happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, and every single thing else in between. This is your time. You shouldn't have to explain that to anyone. So whatever you're celebrating, may it be a really beautiful celebration. I love you. Bye.